So now the front end. As you can see, now the software screen that will be controlling the whole system. At the moment, we have linked the battery banks, PV modules, light detection sensor, thermostat, battery ventilation and lighting system. So let's start with the battery section. This is the primary battery bank and this is the secondary battery bank. So both of these sections provide information about the status, whether it is active for load or is it been charged by the PV module. As of now, we have the load connected to the active battery but in future we will be coding it up for user choice as to which battery bank will get charged and which one will take the load. The next one is voltage. We will be designing a circuit for measuring the voltage of the batteries at regular intervals so that we can have details about the capacity or amp hours available for the load. Hope we will be activating this in our next part, in our next video. And this is the button. This is the button for switching the battery banks, takes the load and charging. As the form is loaded, it communicates with the serial port and establishes the connection. Once established, it sends command to get the status of battery banks, sensors, PV modules and ventilation. Upon receiving data from serial port, it's been loaded on the screen. Let's switch the battery bank and see how it works. When we click the activate button, PV module gets disconnected and the battery gets switched with the help of relay. After 5 seconds, PV module it's been activated back for charging. The reason behind the delay is to give enough time to the charge controller to read voltage to activate battery bank. And yes, you might have heard the audio instruction been played up on loading of form. Switching the battery banks, it's not just for these two, but for each data set been received by the front end. So now the solar section. This also provides the same audio and visual information as of the battery section, but this time it's for the PV module. User can activate or deactivate the module as and when needed. These two sensor parts. These two sensors provide details about the intensity of light outdoor and temperature inside battery storage. The readings from both sensors are being collected at regular intervals of 2.5 minutes and being monitored automatically. User can have an update on the time remaining for reading sensors, how many seconds back reading was updated. If temperature is in battery storage is above 38 degrees, then it raises an alarm and increases the speed of exhaust system based on the reading, and if it reaches around 50, then it disconnects the load till the temperature comes down to 45 degrees. And here we have the battery ventilation system. Indoor lights, lightnings, etc. This shows us the status whether the exhaust system is active or it's deactive, that is off. And the next is lighting system. As we are in the beginning stage, we have just connected the living area to the PC, but we will be adding the others in future videos. and there's hotkeys assigned if in case the user is comfortable in using keyboard, then he is free to do it. So that's it for now, and hope you have enjoyed the video, and please hit the bell icon and click the like button if you haven't done yet, so we will be encouraged to upload more videos and tutorials. So yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.